Hey, yo, what's up? It's the monarch of the subterranean, legendary lethal lyricist, rhyme inspector, master craftsman, Percee P. And you're listening to DoEverythingFresh.com, where they always drop bombs. Alright, it's Percee P. Shout out. Yeah, shout out my man Jendor. Anyway, so during that time, let's just say 1996. So that grand opening location, mind you, FatBeats been open previous in another location 2 years prior before they moved from that on the east side of Manhattan. On 8th Street, the east side, they moved over down to the 6th Avenue. They were down there. And from that location, that's the spot that really kind of put them on the map more so where more people know because it's a bigger location. But on that grand opening day, they had a lot of artists. They had people like Chino XL there, Lord Finesse. You know what I'm saying? They had Rock Breeder, Tariq, EL Skills, you know, House of Reps. And, like, you know, so you had a lot of cats there. A lot of cats, and I don't know all the names because I don't have the paper. Mind you, this is 96. So at that time period, I was still young. You know, I came out making records since 1988. You know what I'm saying? So through those years, you know, and at that time period, that's still the years, you know, fresh up the Stretch Armstrong era and all that stuff. So I was more looked at as people coming to FatBeats would have known me through like rhyming on Stretch and Barbito. Matter of fact, Stretch and Barbito show, I was the third show that they ever had on the air with the first night I was there. I was invited to the second show. I didn't show up. Third show that they had on the air, that was my first time on their show. I was rhyming with like Large Professor and stuff like that. So it was historic. But that time, FatBeats was the spot that they always promoted. When you listen to their show, it's like, yeah, a lot of records you can hear here. You can go down and buy them at FatBeats and then give the location. So me, that was like a spot that I felt strategically I need to be over here. A lot of these cats already know about me hopping up. FatBeats just wasn't the only place I grinded. I was where hip hop was at. In my mind, you know you're the place to be. See Percee P when it came to hip hop. Because I was at the Zulu Nation anniversary. I was at the Rocksteady anniversary. I was at New Eurekan's Poets Cafe. I was at Wetlands, the SOBs. You know, 8th Street, that was the daytime. House of FatBeats was the daytime thing for me. Nighttime, when the store closed, if there was a show going on, I went to that too. I had something to slang, but if I didn't, I still would have just went because I'm a fan first. You know what I'm saying? So when they had the in-store, I was invited, like ECLIPSE and them, you know, doing the in-store, come through, P. Of course I'm going to go just like anybody else would have went down there. Everybody else was at everything else that was related to hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? Open mics, whatever, it was there, battles, you know. People like Immortal Techniques and Jens and all them came down a lot. They used to show up to FatBeats shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But all I know is I was down there like for the reason why everybody else was there. It was there for self-promotion. Meeting other cats. We knew that, you know, there was a chance to let people see where we was at. It was passed off the mic to us, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that same day. Now, years later, we discovered Kanye West was there. But he was there for the reason why we was all there, probably. Trying to get his shine, let people know where he got, and network, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he was there. But now, in 2014, to look at the footage, that's very impressive. I was very impressed to know that he was 19 years old. That's how old I was when I made a record. When I first made my first record, I was his age. And he was from Chicago. I give him that. He traveled all the way to New York for that, hip-hop. I don't know why he was out here, but he came to FatBeats. So obviously, he was straight up a hip-hop cat, because he was there, too. So we was all there, you know what I'm saying? So I got to tilt my hat off for that, you know what I'm saying? Give him some down for that, and I respect him. You know what I'm saying? He made a big name for himself. And also, I know that, you know, one of my homeboys that I used to work with, my man Plain Pat. He's a producer. I introduced him to you as well. He wanted to produce his old first album and like that. So I used to work with these cats up in the studio called Great Bar. And my man, and his partner, Mike Delaney, his name is Dub L. But he wound up working with A$AP Rock. You know what I'm saying? And so the first song A$AP Rock on the record was with this group called Control. It was Mike, Dub L, the producer, and a girl named Ann Boonville, and they was called the Controls. The first single they put on, they featured me. You know what I'm saying? And A$AP Rock. This is before he actually was out with the record. But you know what I'm saying? My man, JS1 doing the cuts on that. So a lot of cats came through that FatBeats, you know what I'm saying? But to see like a Kanye West, look at the footage and see that he was down there, very impressive, you know what I'm saying? And he was going in. I watched the footage, he was going hard with it. Yeah, flows and all that, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. I definitely appreciate that. That footage is golden footage, kind of like me and Lord Finesse, battle we had. When you watch it now, it's like, damn, I can't believe it. 25 years ago, 1989. It's 25 years ago, that battle. You know what I'm saying? So that footage, now, to look at that, it's like, damn, it's from 96 to 2014 now. Wow, that's him before he made a record, which makes it more. Because see, when I battled off Finesse, this is before he had a record out. You know what I'm saying? That's before, the day before the 1989 new music seminar that he was in. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just crazy. But a lot of cats that was down there already had their names submitted in the game independently. You know, they had their records out. I was just one of the artists that was there. And to see me standing right there when he was rapping was like, yeah, I want them to get that next. You know what I'm saying? I'm right there on deck, ready, pass it off. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to ECLIPSE for even finding that. You know what I'm saying? Finding that footage and exposing it. He could have kept it to himself, but that was a good thing that he did that because that's how you preserve hip-hop. Preserve hip-hop, preserve the culture. And it's good that a lot of people, I'm glad we have the technology now for people to videotape. Don't sleep on taping anything because you never know the work of even those independent artists. Now I'm gonna run into this thing. I'm happy that he showed that they kept taping everything. They taped the whole cypher. You know, some people that do favoritism, like, you know, they give favoritism to certain artists, they record, if they pass off the mic to somebody they don't know, they stop recording. I'm glad they kept the recording when they kept it going, because that's how we even have that footage now to look at. You know what I'm saying? But when it's there to stop the footage, never knowing Kanye West was there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So those dudes that's on the street pushing the CD, like a Percee, not knowing that I'm already established in the game, but for those dudes that you don't know, don't sleep on nobody. It's good to just support cats. If you're a real hip-hop fan and you support the underground, then support those dudes on the street too that don't got records out. They might be pushing stuff independently on their own merit. Are they burning CDs themselves up? Or buy that CD if it's good, buy it. Because you never know where they're going to be. Just like that footage with you see Kanye West. You never know where they're going to be tomorrow. But if you got something now, and they blow up then, you're going to be able to say, yeah, I supported him when he was over here, and I actually got the CD that he was selling that, talking about it. But you got a lot of dudes that pass people by. Every day, I see you out there all the time selling your CD, maybe next time. That dude might blow up, and you won't see him again. You see him on TV, wishing that you supported him. He was there. So don't wait for those moments when you see somebody that you might support. You feel that they good, let it help. And max fact, get a signature. And ask for a photo. Because you just might have some ghosts in the future. Just something to think about. So food for thought. From the legendary rhyme inspector Percee P, and shout out Kanye West for shining out there doing his thing. 19 years old, coming in there, you know what I'm saying, with the big dogs and getting in the cage with everybody and just getting it in. So that's what's up. And all the other artists that was there, putting it in, you know, getting the work in, and everybody just doing their thing collectively, trying to preserve hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? All the other cats. He's a big name producer right now and an MC, you know, he's doing his thing. But, you know, far as with me, I worked with a lot of other names, people like Jay Dilla, Man Live, you know what I'm saying, whole album producer, worked with Diamond E, Easy Mobile I worked with, you know what I'm saying, before T-Ray, Hard Ray, you know what I'm saying, same dude who did like, Back to the Grill for MC Search featuring Nas. I introduced T-Ray to Lord Finesse. He did Yes You May remix, that first that thing I own. As a matter of fact, you could hear Lord Finesse even mention in an interview, he was saying that the first track I believe he produced was the song, Knocking Niggas Off, Knocking Niggas Out, Knocking Niggas Up, you know what I'm about. That song, the hook, is me and Big L on the hook. I ain't never tell nobody this because Big L ain't here. You know what I'm saying? The Lord Finesse, you could hear Lord Finesse talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, No, it's a lot of history, man. Every day is history to be made. Don't underestimate nobody, whoever's listening to this interview. When it comes to hip-hop, seeing dudes that you might catch at the open mic spot, eating it in, and you feel like, yo, they got something, maybe take a photo with these cats. Maybe buy that CD that they trying to slam. Because you never know what they're going to be tomorrow. Don't sleep on nobody. Don't sleep. One of my sayings, don't sleep. Take a beat before you say no. You got to think about it. I'm sure there was a lot of people that walked by me. And now, I'm going on the West Coast now. You know what I'm saying? Back east. I got a love for my people because that's where I came from. So I'm definitely going to represent where I'm at. But this is just something for anybody, no matter where you at. West, east, Midwest, down south. International cats. Don't sleep on them international cats either. They be coming with heat too. Beats, rhymes, all that. People just got to open their ears and give everybody a shot. The radio stations now. The radio stations are starting to get a lot of heat now. But for playing one style of hip-hop and everything sound the same and monotonous, yo, you got to do it like they did in the 80s. Where you heard everything. You heard all styles of hip-hop. You heard a NWA, a Ghetto Boys, a Luke Skywalker, a Kid and Play, Rakim, That Kane, Biz Marquis, Jazzy Jeff, Fresh Prince, you know, Cash Money, Marvin's Mob, you know, Flavor Unit MC, Rakim Shabazz, Chill Out, G Lord Alabasky, you know what I'm saying? All that, you know what I'm saying? So you heard everybody, and Juice Crews, and, you know, different styles, and you heard it on the radio, you know what I'm saying? But now, everything is one-sided, and I'm not hating on the cats doing their little thing. Do your thing. But hip-hop is a reflection of different genres, different styles, and you make what you want to make. But it's up to the DJ to play everything. Don't try to make cats that's on some lyrical shit seem like whatever they doing, nobody want to hear. Because once upon a time, people wasn't listening to that gangster rap at one point on a commercial level. But how did it happen? How did it mainstream now? Because y'all made it possible. Played it enough where that's what people shoot to now on the north. The same way consciousness was being played in the 80s, late to early 90s. DEs, Terrorist Ones, Kumo D's. That was mainstream radio. You heard that on mainstream radio. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays, they're trying to make it seem like nobody listens to that. Conscious music. You should never feel like that's played out to be conscious. Consciousness should never be something that's played out. Never. You know what I'm saying? Always want to educate yourself. Always never know enough. You know what I'm saying? Always willing to learn something. So when it comes to music that can teach you something, definitely don't want to feel like, oh, nobody would listen to that. And you should be a fool if you have the power to enlighten people. You playing music, you have the power to expose great music with message. Because the music is definitely powerful. Music changed society. You know what I'm saying? Stuff that they was playing in the 80s changed what was going on in the street. You know, a lot of dudes that wasn't even MCing, but they was listening to what the artist was talking about and attending things like the Million Youth March, Million Man March, going somewhere because what the music gave off. Shout out to Public Enemy, you know what I'm saying? It was a big strong force. And they still strong. Real heads recognize real. And dudes know. Like Chuck D, you know, Flavor Flav, Professor Griff, like all those cats was man respected. And they was hip-hop, straight up hip-hop. And they respected the pioneers. You talk to Chuck D, he respected Cold Crush, Fantastic Fives, and Treacherous Threes, and Schooling Cheese, all that. So they gave shout out to those cats. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that's a part of hip-hop. Pay homage, respect, and everybody right now that's out. If you're new right now, if you're doing it long enough, you're going to be considered old school. Trust me. But to me, I wear it well with pride because it says I've been around for a long time and I'm a seasoned vet at doing what I do. And with time, you get more wisdom and more experience doing anything. So basically, I feel good because I've been in the game this long, so I call my album Perseverance for a reason. I'm around still. And trust me, I got bars. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't fall off. Really supposed to get better with time, like an unopened bottle of wine, anything. So if somebody put you in school in 1979 in a karate class, and it's 2014, as long as you practicing, you're supposed to be a master craftsman. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I'm going to leave it like that. Shout out to Kanye West and all the other cats that was there. You can read about it in the article. I can't see it all in my face, but everybody was there for the same reason, for hip-hop. One love, y'all. Percee P. Shout out to my man Jendor out there. One love. Ron respect to Percee P, and y'all can find out about me more. PerceeP.com. PerceeP.com. Yeah, and you can holler at me. One love.